Hello everyone! Welcome back to the Casino Co YouTube channel. Today, we're going to be taking a look at Hasbro's 2015 Mystery Minis. Now, I am not a fan of the amount of brown used in the sculpting of these figures. However, I do have a special place in my heart for them because growing up, I played with the Hasbro Jurassic World toys a lot. Now, I know many people are not fond of the 2015 Jurassic World figures due to certain quality control issues, but I do believe there are some bright spots about them and the uniqueness and other things that they did that Mattel and other companies have not done recently. For example, isn't this Mosasaurus here just so unique and lifelike? I mean, look at that gorgeous blue color scheme. Wait, why do I feel a dark presence approaching? Train Boys 1, what are you doing over here? Beyblade! Well, folks, looks like we'll have to cancel the usual broadcasting of Jurassic World dinosaurs for today's special edition of
Beyblade X.
Hello, Train Boys 1. Welcome to the show today. Say, what are these strange spherical objects we have on the table?
So, Casino, you're wondering what all these are? Well, this is Beyblade here, and it's from the current generation of Beyblade called Beyblade X.
Beyblade X. Is there a Beyblade Y and a Beyblade Z? No? Huh.
Though, if you watch the anime, you can see there's Blader X, Y, and Z.
Ah, interesting. Alright, so I can't wait to explore more about these Beyblades and what they're capable of. However, I see we have an interesting item on the table today. Is this perchance one of the newest editions?
This is somewhat like an older edition though, but it's still kind of relatively new. It's called Saur Pheonix, as you can see here.
Saur Pheonix. Interesting. Well, how about we unbox it, folks? So, folks, while Train Boys 1 is unboxing this beautiful Beyblade here, he's going to share some information about the cultural aspects and historical information on Beyblades.
So, let me give you all a quick rundown about the history of Beyblades and what inspired them. So, back then, during the Edo period of Japan, there was this little tiny thing called bayegoma, which were really small actually, that basically people would play with. And how they were played with basically was you kind of wrapped a rope or string around the bottom of a bayegoma, and then you just kind of threw it a little bit forward into an arena kind of thing that they made for them, and basically watch them spin and stuff, and you would see who would win in the end. Now, that's been a long time, so now we have Beyblade that's inspired by bayegoma. Beyblade started all the way back in 1999 with Beyblade. Actually, it was just called Beyblade, but since then there have been 3 more generations. The first generation, which was the thing that was first introduced, which was called Beyblade, that was called the plastic gen, because the things were mostly made out of plastic. After that came the metal fight gen, or era, which had the tops had a bunch of metal in them and stuff. Then after that came Burst, which probably a lot of y'all remember playing with a lot more. And then onto the current generation called Beyblade X.
Thanks for the rundown, Train Boys 1. That was truly a lot of information to run down. Wow, it's a pretty nifty mechanism there you got there, Train Boys 1. I really like the deep red colors on it. Say, what's significant about this specific edition?
Thank you, Casino. So, the thing that's significant about this is it comes with this here, which is a string launcher.
Oh, that's actually really cool.
And this Beyblade here is called Saur Pheonix.
Saur Pheonix.
The part that comes with is this part called, the bottom part of a Beyblade is called the bit.
Nice. Say,
This is
how
called-
about we take a closer look now at it? What did you say about that?
Sure.
So when we look at this here, Beyblade, as they're called, we can see a majestic amount of color on this thing compared to the other Beyblades that I've seen here today with the mixtures of grays, purples, greens, and blues. This one is a special case. We can see deep hues of reds, yellows, golds, probably taking much Japanese inspiration. And then the purple knob on the bottom, which, hey, I'm not a Beyblade person, so I wouldn't know if that's unique or not. And then on the top, we have the beautiful picture of the Falcon, as my buddy Trainboys1 was saying earlier. This thing's name is like Turtleneck Falcon or something. I'm not sure
Phoenix
about
wing.
that. He'll probably correct me later.
So, Casino here was saying the name incorrectly, which let me correct him first. It is called Saur Pheonix and is an attack type Bay. For Beyblades during this generation, they come in 3 parts usually. The top part is called the blade, and that's what interacts with like other Beyblades and hits other Beyblades. The middle part is called the ratchet. It holds everything together. The bottom part is called the bit, which is mainly what is like in contact with the stadium. The bit that came with Saur Pheonix here is called gear flat. The ratchet is called 960, and obviously the blade is called Saur Pheonix. Now with this Beyblade, the ratchet that came with it is meant to help amplify its attacks, because it has like 3 main protrusions on the ratchet here. Same with Pheonix. And that's mainly for like upper or smash attacks against other Beyblades to deal a lot of damage to them. And the string launcher that came with, it is really cool actually. I've been wanting to get my hands on a string launcher for a while because they can actually be pretty good in Beyblade, and you don't have to put the ripcord back in like with a regular launcher. So yeah, I'd say that this string launcher is very good for this.
Wow, that was a lot of information to process there, Trainboy1. Smash attack types, the fence types. Wow, I don't think I understand this too much. You mind explaining the different types and other things like that a little better?
I'm glad you asked me to explain them to you, Casino. So, Beyblades come in 4 different types: attack, defense, stamina, and balance. Balance types, they don't have any weaknesses or effectiveness against any of the types. So, they're a good starting point, I'd say. For the attack types, those exceed in attacking and dealing like the most amount of damage possible to their opponent. Defense types, they specialize on basically absorbing impacts and not taking that much damage from stuff like attack types. So they're usually going to beat out attack types in the end. Stamina types, they exceed in staying spinning for a while. So that's why their designs are very aerodynamic. And they usually beat out defense types in the end, but they're beaten out by attack types due to attack types just constantly welling on them pretty much.
Wow, Trainboys1, all that information you just spewed out really makes my head spin. So, what do you say we use these Beyblades for their intended purpose and battle them in this giant plastic ring you got here, eh?
Sure, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Whoa, look at that. I won that, folks. Can't say I'm really surprised.
Well, you won because I'm not really that good with the string launcher just yet. But next time, I'll win.
Ooh, how ominous. It's maybe like there almost might be another episode or something. Or not. Alright. How do you say we wrap it up?
Sure.
Alright, folks, thank you so much for watching this production. It really means the most to us. And please, make sure to like and subscribe to Casino Co. so I can reach 10,000 subs before I fossilize.
And make sure you subscribe to my channel as well, Trainboys1.
He has some great content, guys.
Mostly racing videos.
Yeah. Oh, bye-bye.